stages of spiritual alchemy. Solve it, coagula, dissolve and coagulate. Alchemist saying. The Latin expression, solve it, coagula, is derived from solve, meaning to break down and separate, while coagula describes the process of bringing elements back together, coagulating into a new, higher form. Interestingly, solve et coagula is a wonderful psychological metaphor by pursuing gold or listening to our intuitive higher calling. We break down limiting parts within us that are in the way of our transformation into a free and whole being. While there are no universal stages of alchemy due to the sheer number of different schools out there, here are some of the most widely accepted stages. Greetings from the Soul Life Network. Hello there. I hope you all are doing fine. Let's get started. The 7 stages of spiritual alchemy. 1. Calcination. Calcination is the process of heating and decomposing raw matter, or in other words, breaking down parts of ourselves that are in the way of our own happiness. Often we'd rather be right or fulfill an idea of perfection than be truly happy, so we continue neglecting the exploration of ourselves. This stage of calcination represents the stage in our lives where we begin breaking down our egos, self-doubt, stubbornness, self-sabotaging behavior, pride and arrogance, and put it aside so we can find out what is underneath. 2. Dissolution. Once we have broken down all of our personality characteristics that were in the way, we are left with the process of dissolution, which is the beginning of feeling less identification with our false sense of self. Once we are free from our pride or self-doubt, we can take one step back and truly observe our positive and negative qualities. Suddenly, our inability to take responsibility for our many faults, avoidance of traumatizing memories, and other inner tensions rise to the surface, causing us to become aware of how our behavior might be affecting others. This is the beginning of spiritual maturity. Sometimes this stage of transformation is brought about accidentally, by illnesses and misfortunes in our lives that cause us to really pay attention to what we're doing, shocking us out of our avoidance patterns such as workaholic, drugs and TV watching. 3. Separation. Separation is the stage where we make our thoughts and emotions more defined by isolating them from other thoughts and emotions. A simple example is our attempt to free our heart from resentment while trying to forgive someone. The process of separation involves truly becoming aware of our authentic feelings for a person or for ourselves. In this stage we honestly experience our anger, frustration or disappointment towards another or ourselves, rather than reverting back to the old habit of dutifully trying to forgive or forget, because it is the right or comfortable thing to do. Separation is closely entwined with shadow work, in that we must allow all feelings and thoughts within us to surface side by side. This helps us to isolate particular elements of our character, in order to honestly see and assess them. Rest of the information is to be continued in part 2.